everyone that wants to be a full-time real estate investor can be. Trust me, I've seen people from all walks of life, every different type of business, self-employed, W-2, CEOs or C-suite executives switch over into real estate investing and go full-time because that's where their passion was, and that's where they also understood where wealth could be made. Not only wealth now, but generational wealth. We get asked quite often, and that is, what is the biggest stepping stone from somebody going full-time? My answer always is a strategic plan that can be executed. I've had many people come to me and say, I want to go full-time in real estate, and I say, okay, how are you going to get there? And most people have no idea how to answer that question. Now, that question is not there to stall somebody. It's not there to create a bigger gap between where they are and where they want to be. It's to bring reality to the table and say, let's create a plan. Let's make this thing happen. A couple people come to mind. We have our strategic expert now, Brian O'Neill, who was a salesman 17 years in the corporate world and was making six figures. And he had a game plan or a goal to go in full-time in real estate in I think it was 2 years. And he was able to do it in 9 months. We have Greg and Kim Gauscher, who are some of our top coaches, one of our certified coaches here, that both left their full-time jobs. One was a nurse and one was in transit, trucks, distribution. And they were both able to leave their full-time job in under a year. It is absolutely possible. And it is possible because we came up with 3 distinct items that everybody needed to know as being their coaches, and that way we could strategically come up with a plan so that way it can be executed. A plan without action, of course, is certainly just a wish. So once you have the strategic plan, action comes into play. That brings me to this. If you are interested in going full-time in real estate investing and need someone to brainstorm with and to come up with a strategic plan, I encourage you to go to smartrealestatecoach.com/action. Where one of our teammates here can help ask the right questions so that way we can strategically put a plan in place for you to be able to execute. Now, here's the things that you would need to know day one. The basics. That is, what are your current expenses? What is your current income? It's important that we understand both of those because with that plan, we want to understand, especially your risk tolerance, is how much do you need saved in your bank account? Do you need 6 months, 12 months of living expenses for you to feel comfortable to make the leap? Now, again, we can strategically work this out. We can brainstorm this out. Also, the income is 100% up to you because it's going to be the action in which you put into play, because the income is going to be coming from deals. Now, you can do as many deals as you possibly want as soon as we put that plan together and as soon as you begin executing and putting action into play. Next, we're going to put together some checkpoints and some goals in place so that way we can measure up where you currently are to where you want to be. And as we do those 3 steps, we're going to put you in a position where you can make that leap. Now, that leap is going to be different for all. If you research the word entrepreneur, risk comes up a lot. And we've talked about this on the house a lot. Having a job is risky. You have no control over that job. Being your own business owner, now that's security. You get to have full autonomy and make any decision you so choose to do. But it's going to depend on your risk tolerance. So there's certain ways in which we can pivot to say, hey, this is where we can help you make that leap, or hey, Let's carve out over the next X amount of years, months, to put you in a position where you have already fully have income coming in. That way you can make that leap that much easier. Now, the choice is yours. It is your time to put in some action and to become that full-time real estate investor that you want to be.